I don't know shit.
I don't know.
I don't know shit.
Coley, go ask Preacher Man.
I don't know shit.
He says he knows.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
Go ask Mr. Politician.
I don't know shit.
He says he knows. But me?
Yeah, I don't know shit. 76, thinking.
Fucking around. Today I'm going to talk about Zen versus Machiavelli. The Force versus Sith Lords. You know, you got to use the Force for good, right? There's a lot of paths to success in this material realm. You can get right with your soul and walk on and take what comes and do right speech, right action, right words. Or you can rip and run. Both will get you material success in some form or fashion. One is good for the world as well, and the other one's god-awful for the world. So today I'm going to talk about revelutionary, a bit how Zen versus Machiavelli applies to business. I'm going to do philosophy, how Zen and Machiavelli applies to life, and pragmatic party, how Zen and Machiavelli applies to politics.
Ever since the day I was born, I had a feeling like we need to get out. Ever since the day I was born, I had a feeling like we need to get out. Ever since the day I was born, I had a feeling like we need to get out.
So in revolutionary business, for me, what choosing the Zen way as opposed to the Machiavelli way means tell the truth in what you're offering, tell the truth in the content you make, tell the truth in the products that you want to bring to market. Try to create things for the world that are also good for the world. Don't sell things that are bad for people. Only sell things that you also believe in and use. Create a good value proposition for consumers. Don't rip, run, and steal. Follow the code ethics in the way that you approach business, and get into businesses that are genuinely positive for the world. That's win-win, right? So for me, that's what Zen versus Machiavelli means in business. In philosophy, listen, I gotta take a dump. I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna come back with the other two parts. And I'll tell you, I've been pooping regular as hell because of Revel Probiotics. You can get these on Amazon. You can get these on revelhealth.com. Take it every single day. I take it every single day, and it makes me poop in the middle of vlogs. So if you want to be more regular, Revel Probiotics. And see, I'm not selling you crack cocaine. That would be Machiavelli. Probiotics, that's Zen. So, great poops by Revel.
Politics, all retarded. Instead of fighting, let's start a party. Red or blue, we both a part of the same thing, not different parties. Let's start a party. Start a party. Start a party. Start a party. Let's start a party. Start a party. Start a party. Start a party.
I'm back. Oh, got messy in there. Whew, wow, I feel lighter. Good poops by Revel. And speaking of shit, politics. So how does Zen versus Machiavelli work out for the pragmatic party and for people who want to be more honest and pragmatic in their political approach? Well, first off, tell the fucking truth. Tell the fucking truth. I know that's a little bit like asking a lion not to eat antelopes and shit, but hey, politicians, could you fucking tell a little truth here and there? Maybe? I mean, I would hope the truth works too, right? I mean, that's what I'm basing my life on. Maybe that's why I'm not successful. Maybe I will be more holistically successful when I am. That's at least a hypothesis I'm rolling on, and I'm not selling my soul for nothing. So don't sell your soul. Be honest. Give people the facts. Give people what they need to know to make an honest, informed decision. don't manipulate, don't gaslight. Those would be Sith Lord tactics. And this is what makes me so bothered by the last era with Bilbo Baggins as our president. I'll never name by name because he gets too much shine. And that's what he wants and feeds off because he is Machiavellian. So he did everything the Machiavellian way: insulting, hurting, threats, gaslighting, lies. And some people looked at it like, oh, it's brilliant. No, that's not brilliant. It's just smart enough to be dangerous. The higher level of smart would be Zen. Be honest and get there the right way. That's harder. That's why it's smarter. It's harder. But it's the right way to do it. If you got to cheat and steal to get what you want, you're building on quicksand. It's going to be a blip in time, a little error, a little step back. It's not going to be built for life and for all eternity. Those things are based on the truth and the force and all the stuff that's in Star Wars and Star Trek. That shit is fucking real. At least the philosophy of it. You got to use the force for right, for good. Use it to help people get where they need to go in a good way that doesn't hurt them while they're getting there. Otherwise, what the fuck? What's the point of being a leader, man? I mean, Jesus Christ. Wow, I got a little heated there. It's about as heated as I get these days. And then for Zen versus Machiavelli for philosophy in your everyday life, just don't lie, don't gaslight. Be honest about what you want, be honest about what you don't want. Do the inner work so you can know what that is pretty accurately, so you don't go around causing issues for yourself and others. The more accurate you can be with your speech and what you desire and being true, the more you'll attract true that wants the same things as you, and you guys can go form together, as opposed to, building relationships based on lies or just what you gain from it or selfish trading. I mean, or say you do something wrong, apologize, say you're sorry. Don't just own it. I think that probably the worst legacy of our last political era, Freudian slip again there, error. Side note, if you hear me slip and slur a little on words, it's because of the concussion and because I had COVID twice last year. It fucking shook me pretty damn good. So hopefully those go away in time. I'm not letting them prevent me from doing this. When I have them and I see them, it hurts the shit out of me, but that's not going to stop me from doing what I need to do and what I would like to share with you. So please don't judge me for those. It'll get crispier as time goes on. I was very crispy verbally for most of my life until the dome smack. Back to the mission. Fuck me. Back to the mission. All right. The worst part of the last era is the tricks that the Machiavellian leaders used to win have now been taught to the public. And people are using those tools, misinformation, gaslighting, whataboutism, deflection, distraction, never apologizing. They're using these tools in their regular lives. And, I mean, if you're in tune, you see it. So, if someone's less in tune or they're maybe not quite as intelligent, you might be able to pull some tricks on people. You might. But for a person who's in tune and aware, they're going to be like, hey, that's a tactic. Oh, yeah, there's a that. Yeah, no, that's a that, right? This is why I can describe them because I see them for what they are. So it's better that real ones communicate with real ones and be real. Don't do the fake shit, because the real can see that, and the only thing you're going to attract is fake. Now, if you want to just be Ponzi scheming people emotionally for your whole life, go fucking right ahead, but you're going to end up in the dumps. Everyone around you is going to be fucked, and the world's going to suck if we all did that. But I believe in humanity, I believe in good people, and I believe in Zen. I cannot, you can't dabble in both. You can't. You got to make a choice what side you're on. You can't. You can't be like, I'm mainly Zen, but I'll do a little machiavelli. It just really doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. You can't dabble in it, because it undermines the rest of everything else. So look, we all have instincts and survival mechanisms and things we do that we're not so proud of because of human nature. But do your best to kind of tame the inner human wolf and operate from the higher consciousness wolf. That's what I try to do with my life best I can. I, of course, make mistakes. I, of course, am sorry for those mistakes. And I'm trying to do better, be better, do right, And the lesson in that is, oh, that's perfect, and I'm perfect. No. I got to admit, some part of me feels silly doing this. My soul wants to share with you, and the comedian in me is like, fuck you, doofus, what do you know? I got to admit that. Okay? I don't need to do this. I want to do this, and I believe I'm helping by doing this, but the comedian in me wants to just go out and mock all you fuckers. And by fuckers, I mean human beings who I actually love. My soul loves you. The comedian in me wants to...
Thinking, I don't know shit. I don't know shit. Right now 76. Thinking, I don't know shit. I don't know shit.